Hello and welcome to a special festive edition of On the Couch. We're looking back at Martin Winstanley's tips over the Christmas period, and you had a bit of seconditis, didn't you?
Oh, Rob, don't. It was frustrating, to put it mildly.
We'll start in the King George, where you tipped long run.
I made money on the race, laying masterminded. I just couldn't have at the price, and I hope it gets better. It's a Newmarket at the moment. It's a very, as I said, in and out horse masterminded. It was probably too far out to see if they got the trip or not, but I mean, Cato Star winning.
I know, it was amazing, wasn't it? If you had to lose to someone.
Not so many people said to me, if Ruby Walsh would have been on long run, would he have won? What would you think?
No.
Oh, I disagree. But
do you?
Everyone down the pub,
think Cato Star's a better
everyone down the pub
horse.
was 50-50. I've got maybe I'm letting my pocket talk here, but I think he was very unimpressed with Wadey Cummings' ride on it. I really do. I think he let Cato get too far in front. He only had the one horse to beat, and then he started panicking. And if you watch the video, his reins are all over the place. He's not Ruby Walsh saying Wadey can, he never will be. But there we
You
are.
take that into account, don't you? When you tip him, you know
Yes,
he's
I just didn't think Cato
you
could do it 2 times on the bounce. It's just amazing training performance. I mean, it's just one of those days you'll never forget, will you? Me, for the wrong reasons. A bit like when Desert Orchid won the Gold Cup. I was there and I back you who. But yeah, great.
What about the Gold Cup, long run and Cato Star? What do you think is going to happen there?
I don't think either of them win it.
Do you not?
No, I think Grand Cru will win it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, he's done a 3-second time faster. Oh, this horse is just a machine for me. They fancied Silvano Conti for their life. They fancied Bobsworth for their life, and it went past them like I was standing still. I mean, Cato's been to Cheltenham, 5 times in won one Gold Cup in 5 times. Kempton's he's won 5 times. Surely Cato can't win a Gold Cup at 12, can he?
What about synchronised?
I just don't think the Irish are very good. Ruby Light, for me, as I said before, hasn't got the trip. Cato de Rock, I don't think is very good. Again, all the second season novices from last year, they're not very good, are they?
No. Actually, we're coming on to that race anyway, so we'll.
No, I think Grand Cru win the Gold Cup.
Okay. After long run, it's before long run, Rock on Ruby in the Christmas hurdle.
You know, led coming to the last, just one good jump Ruby, wasn't it? He put down on him and Tony McCoy and Binocular. I mean, it's a great finish between the best 2 jockeys we like to see for a long time. And just got outdone. If it had jumped the last, I think it would have won. It was at 9-4, you know, backed it all the way, you know, chips all in. Couldn't have overturn, I said in the race, got that bang right, wasn't good enough. Laid overturn, but was all in, chips all in, Rock on Ruby.
Champion hurdle, Binocular, Rock on Ruby?
I don't really think so. I mean, if you see the interview on Channel 4, Tony got off it and said it ain't the same horse as it was.
No.
And if, you know, Rock on Ruby can't beat that. I'm still with Grand Douay. I've still had the 25. That we're still on Grand Douay. Okay. And of course, Hurricane Fly missed the race again in Ireland over Christmas. Will we see him again?
Might go straight there, apparently. We've talked about the Feltham, but we'll revisit it. Bobsworth, your selection was third behind Grand Cru.
I still think, I don't think the track suited him, but he was just beaten by a better horse.
Yeah, it was impressive, Grand Cru.
I think Silvano Conti would be one for me in a 2.5 miler at Cheltenham, Rob. I think he'd take some beating over that trip. I think they're 3 very good novices.
Okay.
It was only Bobsworth's second run, and he didn't jump as fluently as Grand Cru. The track didn't suit him, but I haven't given up him for the Sun Alliance at all. We'll be back at Cheltenham where he won last year. If Grand Cru does run in a Gold Cup, then obviously he's 6-4, he takes 40% of the book out, and I think Bosworth stood a real chance.
Okay.
A friend of mine said he'd have his brains on him in the 4 mile, so I don't think Nicky Henderson would be too keen on that, but it might not be a bad shout.
Still at Kempton, the Wayward Lad Novices Chase, Sprinter Sacre.
That was it, the highlight of Christmas for me, chips all in on it. You know, I put him up as a maximum bet in you know, 7-1 for the Arkle, and it's just everything they'd say down at 7 Barrows. He's an aeroplane, isn't he?
Yeah, they love him, don't they?
Yeah, and easy to see why, wasn't it?
Easy
I mean,
beat Pedler's Cross there.
I mean,
yeah.
It's just everything. If you actually see him down at the start, one looked so much bigger than the other, didn't it? You know, I think Pedler's may not get as high over. He seems to me to struggle over his fences because of his size. What did you think? You know, Pedler's just length for every fence, 2 lengths every fence.
Yeah. Sprinter Sacre just looks different league, doesn't he?
He's a beast of an horse, isn't he?
Get
on good. Next year for the Queen Mum. Get on there.
Now then, Welsh National, you selected Giles Cross, who was second.
I don't know why he went on so early again, but I tipped him up at 12 and he's gone off 6 and, you know, traded at, I think, 1.2 in running 5. So I don't know why he went so early on him. Same as last year's race, Rob, wasn't it?
Maybe it's just going so well, though, wasn't he?
I don't
just
think
decided to kick on and
why'd you kick on 4
make a real test of stamina.
Don't want it, does it? It gets beat. He got beaten it last year, a real test of stamina.
Do you manage to trade out in that then?
Oh yeah.
Did you?
But still.
So it was a bit of a winner for you.
It was a winner, but gutted for the for the column in that, and
Yeah.
2 years running that tipped the same horse in the Welsh National second.
Maybe next year.
Some of the horses like Carruthers and Sugar, we thought wouldn't won the slog, didn't get the slog, and the two horses, absolute mudlarks, fought it out the bow by in this thing, didn't they?
Yeah.
And the bow by outstayed him.
You did. The Lexus Chase, neither of us did very well. You took the mickey out of my selection, Magnanimity.
Yeah, mine was a terrible tip.
I
didn't fancy Ruby Light, and I thought he'd back him over the 3, which he didn't. He ran no race at all, John Cole. He obviously wants it bottomless. I mean, one thing about this Leopardstown meeting we've seen, Rob, is the ground's a lot better than it has been over the years, isn't it? And John Cole just gets outpaced on good ground. He's just a slow boat. Yeah, it was synchronised, and they made the right decision to bring it over here. It just outstayed them, didn't it? Ruby Light seemed to go. Keto to the Rock, I've never rated him a Gold Cup horse. There's nothing in Ireland I've seen coming over here. I'll just keep lumping on Grand Cru, I think, Rob, don't you?
Yeah.
Chip Sald in Grand Cru. Was
Why
you
not?
impressed with Grand Cru?
Very much so. I was.
I've not been impressed by a novice chaser, staying novice chaser. I mean, to be honest, the best two novice chasers I've seen for a long, long time are Sprinter Sacre and Grand Cru. Someone said to me about the Gold Cup. I said it'd be a small field. The fences are exactly the same size as they are in the Sun Alliance of the Gold Cup. I said to someone, don't suddenly put them up 2 foot. They're the same fences. They were going about Gloria Victor falling in the Gold Cup. Might have done the same in the Sun Alliance. The fences are the same size. And we've had horses like Royal Gate and Alderbrook winning champion hurdle as novices. I think Grand Cru's a really good horse.
If it was yours, you'd certainly be going the Gold Cup route.
It looks
anyway.
the way the owner's going that way as well, Rob, doesn't it? I don't blame him.
So anyway, one winner out of 5. That's a really bookmakers win.
Yeah, they
I
won
think.
that one, Rob. And how many
we'll be back
did we
next
have
week.
placed?
Yeah, well, you had 4 placed.
Giles Cross was an each way.
They were small fields, some of these, weren't they, in fairness?
I mean, again, they wasn't short prices, were they? I mean, we haven't had any odds on. I mean, Rock on Ruby was 9-4. Giles Cross was 6-1. That was an each way bet. That was a winning bet. Sprinter Sacre, a terrible bet, John Cole. It's an awful tip, probably the worst I've ever put up. I'll hold my hands up to that one. You got every now and again. I just got carried away with that Ruby Light, run me punches down. I didn't fancy Ruby Light at all, as you know.